Today we got a PSA AK-74. So let's take it out to the range. We'll just blast through a few mags and then we'll come back here and we're gonna pop a few parts on this guy. So what are we popping on this guy? Got a little buttstock pad, just make it a little more shootable. That's from KUSA. Got the sriracha sauce. It's the ALG. Say a mag pull handguard, just to keep the plumb. And the reason I'm switching to that guy is just so I could have M-lock and I can pop on a hand stop because I like hand stops. And we got a Tango down grip from KUSA. So should make it a little more fun, make it a little faster. Not exactly a race gun, but you know, it'll at least get it going. So, all right, let's get started here. Okay, so go ahead and pop that guy on. Should forgot about that. Got a J-Mac muzzle brake. Here we have an ALG hammer face, polished to mirror perfection with a high energy mainspring. Absolutely stunning. So this is why having a set of punches is handy and fairly necessary with an AK. So these are kind of a pain in the ass to install without some kind of follower behind it. So that's what you do. So installing this little fucker with the ALG will make you go gray. Okay, so for those not paying attention, we got a J-Mac RRD4C. Is that it? I don't know, like I said, I could never remember their goddamn complicated ass shit. Got the mag pull, got a slate black hand stop back here. Got the KUSA buttstock pad. We just have one more part to add to this. So we got our trigger in, got our retaining plate back in, got our pins back in, got our trigger polished, got all the furniture on. The one last step to do is here on the safety, you're gonna have to take a little tiny notch out of the safety so that it can actually fully operate up and down. It will not go all the way back up if you do not take a little notch out of, if you're facing the back side of it, it's gonna be your right side of it. So you just take a tiny little notch out of it so that your safety can go up slightly more, or else it's gonna bang against the hammer spring. So I'm gonna grind that out real quick, and then I will show you what I did, and then we're gonna pop it back in and we'll be good to go. Okay, so here's what we got going on. Took a little tiny notch out of the right side of the safety right here, and we'll show you what that lets you do. Take a look right where that notch is. You see where that spring is? It'll let you travel right past that spring. So when you go ahead and pop this back on, so let's put our spring back in. Good healthy slap. All right, and look, no gap between there. If you don't put that notch in the safety, you will have a gap between your dust cover and your safety, so it's not effectively working. As you can see, rifle is now butter. Here is the new AK-74. We got all plumb furniture still. We were able to retain that thanks to Magpul. So starting at the tip here, we got the J-Mac muzzle brake. That's the 4-door. I've got the slate black hand stop sitting on the Magpul lower handguard. Got a Tango down grip and just a Kalashnikov USA butt pad, just to give a little bit more length of pull, a little bit of cushion for the pushing. We got our ALG installed. Got our trigger notched. We got the hammer face polished beautifully. Oof. One last thing, our optics. And no, that is not the Zastava one. That will not fit on a regular AKM. That is actually a UTG. They make it for Zastava. This is called the AccuSync. It's not the standard, just run-of-the-mill UTG optic mount, but it's the same type that they make for Zastava. These lock in perfectly fine. I really like this version a lot, so I have no problems with it. I keep using it. Works great. So we're rocking high rise, and that's just so I can C-clamp. Now you can see the whole purpose of everything going there. Now let's go shoot.